Hello everyone, welcome back to this YouTube channel. Today I'll be providing some security tips while using your browsers. It could be Mozilla Firefox or maybe Chrome or any other browser. So I was trying to log in to this particular website for which I already have my sign up. But here, as you can see, the connection it is showing as insecure. So first of all, the main thing that you should look at while searching any URL or navigating to any page, you have to look at this particular URL. Suppose it is HTTPS, then that looks a little legitimate. But if it is HTTP, then you should not ever navigate yourself to that particular web page. Don't go over there, okay? And even if you are some kind of suspicious, feeling that this URL could be suspicious one thing that you can do is you can download one plugin that is Web of Trust. Okay, just a minute, I'll show you. You can see this Web of Trust WOT. It actually provides you, it segregates, like whenever you are going to install this plugin, it segregates all the URLs that you have searched in categories of a suspicious one, unknown one, and it could be a legitimate one. Okay, let me show you how exactly you can do it. Okay, I think I should download as a plugin. Yeah. Okay, now you can see. Okay, by the time we get it, okay, I just got accept. Still loading, just wait for a few minutes. Okay, you will get to add some plugin to the Firefox or to maybe some other web browser that you're using. Just add this one. Okay, this is going to show you this kind of colored bars. If you have navigated to a legitimate URL, that you will get a green symbol. Otherwise you are going to get with a red, or maybe for unknown URLs you will get a gray color. Okay, by the time it is getting fixed in the Firefox, okay, I'll try to show you what exactly happened. Okay, so in that, actually I navigated to this as I'm quite suspicious, like some other thing might have happened in the backend, or maybe it is happening because of some SSL certification disabled, or may have got invalidated, or the cookie which actually got dropped into my own browser could not function properly. So I navigated to this one, and in more information what I got to see, as you can see, it is showing now, it is showing as no for have I saved my password. Earlier I by mistake enabled it and it did save the password of my TryHackMe. So here you can see it is nothing but earlier, before disabling and removing all the passwords, I had one or two websites for which the password and the username was saved here. Please remember to disable the autofill for logins and password. Even if you have, just remove it and then close it. Okay, here you can also see the clear cookies and site data. You should remember that if you have data or the cookies from any website that is not a legitimate one, then you may compromise yourself on the browser end from the client side. Okay, even if you have something related to as cookies, or maybe some website's name is there, some domain name is there for which you don't navigate frequently and it's very rare, please remove it. Okay, so I did the same thing. Okay, this is one tip. And for the permission, you should also look at the website identity. What is the website? Have you navigated this one or not? And it's a verified one or not? As in my case for this browser, I don't know why it is showing as not as specified, because earlier as I keep on navigating TryHackMe frequently, So this did not happen, and this is the first time it is happening. So no problem. I just checked my security and permissions. You can see many other things, like I've kept all the things to default because I was using this one. Otherwise, if you don't want to, the browser you don't want, or the particular URL you don't want that it should access your location or some other details, please disable it as per your own wish. And you have three categories that you can select. If you have selected one or anything that you want to do, please make the modification as per your own wish. Okay, and for the media files as well, you can do the same thing. We don't have anything. Yeah, you can block images from this particular website or any other website that you navigate. Please remember to do this. And for general, let me see what we have. It's going to provide you the details that you have enabled from your browser end. Okay, the content which, whenever the client talks to the server, this is the general indications and the general details that will get transferred from your end to the server end. So this is the data that is showing. And if you want to increase the browser security for your own laptop, or you can say the desktop of for OS, what you can do is you can navigate to privacy and security. Please do navigate to this one so that you can check what are the features that you have enabled for your browser while doing the browser activity or surfing. You can see I've tried to restrict many things and exceptions are also there. Yeah, asked to log in, or this kind of prompts will be there every time whenever I log into any particular website. The history is also there, as I've mentioned, remember, because sometimes I do it. You can also do never remember something, because since I'm using virtual machine, so it does not matter much when if I do it remember or never remember it, because if this is not my host machine. You can also do clear history and address bar, like when using the suggest browser. And if you don't want the suggestions that you want to get to keep yourself more safe in terms of others are in terms of like the browser is trying to read the behavior of your activities or not, please disable this one. And most important things, these are the permissions that you can provide. Like some of the websites also ask you for microphones or locations, which they actually don't need to. The website is related to some other data, something related to only providing information, but still it is asking your camera permissions and location and other things. Please do look at those things. Here I have also I've also disabled the pop-up windows, and I've also added some exceptions and data collections. What are the things? Yeah, for security, as you can see, you can also do that. Block dangerous and deceptive content, that I have also enabled. Certificates, so whenever, as I've told you about, like HTTPS is there, so it does make use of SSL and TLS protocol. Okay, so in that, the certificate validation also happens from the communication. Whenever the client tries to communicate and establish a connection with the server, the server tries to validate the certificate which the client has. Okay, so in that case, it does provide you some information about whether the particular website is a legitimate one or not. So I've enabled it, like ask me every time, so that I don't by mistake log into some fake website or may navigate myself or reach to a page which is not a good one. Okay, so these are the things I've told you about the passwords as well. You can also customize it, what are the things you want to block and not, but most of the time I keep it a standard because it's the basic one. You can also restrict it, the stronger protection and many other things. So the websites whenever try to ask you about, do you want to accept the cookies, or some pop-up will be there, all of the things will be disabled along with the JavaScript. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, we have got Web of Trust. Let me see what happened with that. Okay, no problem. I'm going to show you over here, Web of Trust. Okay, we can enable from here this particular add-on. I'm going to show you how exactly it looks when you search about anything in your own browser. Add to Chrome, add the extension. It is just checking and trying to enable itself, and okay, try to sync. It will just take some time. Okay, now you can see it has identified the platform as well. Live protection, high risk, website tracker. Okay, browser. Okay, see how exactly it has done. It has scanned your own system and it's trying to provide you the data whether you want to take the action or not. Let's try continuing it. We'll see what happens next. Okay, it is providing you some, it also provides you some subscription for the business premium based on some paid subscription, but I'm going with the free plan. That is the current one, so I'm skipping it as of now. Okay, agree and continue. Let's see. So, let me see and check what we can search now. Okay. Index of Google Doc. Let's see what we get. Okay, see exactly. I did tell you people it is going to mark the particular website, and you can see the data. It is a trusted one, suspicious one, untrusted one, unknown websites or not. This plugin, I mean this add-on actually really helps you and prevents you from getting into a bad website. You can see this is an unknown one, and you could mark yourself in the sense like you, if you want to navigate to this particular URL you can, but it has been marked as a suspicious one, as an unknown one by WOT, Web of Trust. And do we have any? Okay, we don't have anything related to a red one. Let me see. Let me see if we get anything related to a suspicious one. Okay, no problem. No issues in that. It's very rare that you get this colored in a red one because there are very less websites that are available. But still, it can provide you a huge data in order to understand which website you should visit and which websites you should don't. Okay. So I was facing issues with what? Yeah, as you can see, I was facing issues with my Mozilla Firefox, for which I already tried to do modification in the view certificate, in the content blocking and permissions, and also I tried to make some changes in privacy setting, and also I tried to do, I mean, put the particular Mozilla Firefox back to the default settings which we usually have, and also I tried to clear the data history and other things. Since it did not work, maybe because of some reason, and I already updated my Kali Linux, but still it did not work. So what I did, I installed Google Chrome, and as you can see in this particular browser, you can see this is the only thing that I was not getting in Mozilla Firefox. You can see that, because of which I was not able to log in. So this is the perfect thing that I should have usually got using this Mozilla Firefox, which did not happen. For that, I installed simply a Google Chrome in Kali Linux. I'll show you this website. Okay, so I got it and downloaded the .deb file. Since it is Linux and it is not it is not a Windows platform, you should not get any executable for the Linux platform. It will be something linked to .deb. Please download this particular Google Chrome installation, and how you are going to supposed to install it by using sudo dpkg-i Google Chrome, and you're going to see the setup for this particular Chrome stable is there. And while since the installation has been done, let me see it is there or not. Yeah, you can see it is there, and when I'm going to click, it is going to ask you for some authentication. Maybe sometimes put the password of your own Linux operating system that you have done, and you're good to go with your Chrome browser. So I can, let me try. Yeah, you can see the capture validation is over there. Now I'm good to go with that. Thanks all. This is a short one just to provide you some security tips related to browser activity and while you do surfing on this internet. Please make sure you stay safe and don't put yourself in a condition that you navigate to a particular website or a URL which is a suspicious one. Try to identify it. Try not to accept all the cookies from many websites, only to those one which looks legitimate to you. And I have made you install WOT. That's a good one to provide you separation between whether a particular URL a bad one or not. Try not to navigate to unknown one. Only try to navigate to this particular. You can see it's a green one which has been completely trusted by WOT. Thanks all for today. Please like the video, and if you have any other suggestions for this particular video or anything you want to convey, put your words in the comment box. Thank you.